Amazing. Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Samantha. I'm a Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne. I'm also the CEO at Oxygen Yoga and Fitness Langley and a fitness coach. And I'm going to be hosting this evening's Made for More call with Selena, who's an area manager on my team. I'm super excited to hear her share a little bit more about her story and speak into the business over all of us. But a little bit about me. I started my Arbonne business just about 2 years ago now. I had zero intention of starting an Arbonne business when I first started with the products. I was strictly just supporting one of my girlfriends, Michelle, who works with me, who was one of my instructors prior to her moving to Powell River. And all I wanted to do was help her cross off a box to become a district manager. And that was it. And little did I know, I fell in love with the products, and all of a sudden it was an extra added value and a gap that we had in our business that allowed us to serve people as a one-stop shop. And now nutrition, skincare, and makeup has been a huge thing through Oxygen, but even more so a huge thing now through my community. And I've been able to meet and impact an incredible amount of people along the way. And obviously you're on this call because someone feels that you would be incredible at this business, or maybe they just want to inspire you to educate you in the business sides of things with Arbonne. So I'm going to pass it over to Selena. She's going to introduce herself, and then we're going to get going.
Hello, welcome, you guys. I am just getting over a cold, so I'm so sorry about my voice. It has a huge tickle in it, but welcome. We're so excited to have you here. We're so excited for this call tonight. My name, like Samantha said, is Selena. I am a area manager with Arbonne, an independent consultant. I've been in the business for about a year now, and so I'll just share a little bit about my story, and then we'll hop right into things. But I started, like I was saying, a year ago now. I actually met Samantha at a church event that we were at, and we randomly met each other. It was totally like just insane how we met, because there was no reason that I was supposed to be there. It wasn't my church. And we just connected, and I saw the opportunity, and I was also looking for the opportunity right at that same time. And so I had been praying about it, and I was like, hey, I need something to, my daughter was actually struggling in school. She had a lot of anxiety, and it was a really hard time for us. It was a very hard year for me and my family. We had just bought our forever home. There was no way I couldn't work. And then I was being pulled in so many different directions. And so my home life needed me, but then I also had to financially provide. How many of us can relate to that? So I was looking for something, and then I met Samantha, and I was like, this is it. And so I jumped in, I asked her if we could work together, and literally, like, we connected. I checked out her social media. I saw how she did business. I loved her values and who she was as a person, because she shows that so much with her heart. And we just went from there. And so I now am able to homeschool my kids from home. And it has just been such a blessing to me, because I don't know if there's any homeschool mamas on here, but to do homeschooling, it's also a little bit like isolating, right? Because you're at home. And so I didn't know that the business was going to be just as much for me as it was for my family. So it turned out to be so much more than I thought. So that is why I started Arbonne. I absolutely love this business, and I absolutely love this team. So we're so happy that you are here. So I guess I'll just jump right in. Do you want me to jump right in, Sam? Okay.
Yeah.
So Arbonne is a health and wellness corporation, and we've been around for almost 45 years, you guys. And so we're based on three main pillars: premium plant-based ingredients that are grounded in science, high and clean standards that go above and beyond, and a connection with emphasis on the connection between the body, the mind, and the skin. And the man that actually made this business, his name was Peter Morick. Mm-hmm. And so we're gluten-free, we're dairy-free, we're soy-free, we're artificial-free, we're completely non-toxic. And you guys, the products are actually incredible. Even though, we have all these things that may look like maybe they don't taste good, maybe they're not effective or something like that, a vision in your mind about natural products with natural ingredients, you guys, they work. And we have so many clients and testimonials that can prove that. We are botanical based, pH balanced, non-GMO, kosher, etc. All fragrances come from botanicals and essential oils. And so if you taste something yummy or you smell something yummy, that's actually what that is. We are free from all dyes and perfumes. And so Arbonne tries to be the best of the best for what we put onto our bodies and then into our bodies. Um, so we started with skincare and makeup, and that was right at the beginning. And so when I actually heard of Arbonne so many years ago, it was basically skincare and makeup. And that's what I thought Arbonne was. And so when I actually connected with Sam, I realized that Arbonne had expanded so much. And so now it has something for everybody. And so we went from just skincare and makeup, and now we're all the way into, we have a whole branch of a health line, which is actually probably what a lot of people have seen online. And so it's our fizz, it's our gut health, which is like viral, the debloating drink. And then we have a men's line, and then we have a baby line, and we have hair care, and we have everything to like deodorant and toothpaste in your bathroom. And so it's kind of like your one-stop shop. So you run out of something. For me, it was makeup. And then I would go online and I would look and see what Arbonne had so that I could get a non-toxic version, because I did not care at all when I was younger about toxins in my body. And now I'm realizing how important that is, because literally, like, they just get trapped inside your body and they do so many harmful things to our systems. And what I love about Arbonne is that we actually went on the European standards. And so what that means is, in Europe, they actually ban over 2,000 plus ingredients that are known to be cancer causing, hormone imbalancing, just terrible for your system. And he went off those European standards, which means we don't have those things in our products. We don't have those ingredients in our products. And I can stand behind that because I give these products to my kids. And so that really, really matters to me. Um, yeah, and that's it. I'll pass it back over to you, hun.
That was so good. Thank you, Selena. Awesome. And on top of all of those incredible standards that we have with respects to our products, Arbonne is also a B Corp certification. So if you're not familiar with what a B Corp is, it's a company and a certification that we have where we have to balance the profit and purpose with the planet. Not only does that mean we make sure that everyone who has to do with building the products and all the crops and everything that we pull from, all of the people that are working to do with anything of our products, they all are like insured to get fairly compensated. All of our welfare, customer welfare is taken care of. The replenishment of the crops is taken care of almost effective immediately. And we're actually legally responsible to prove this and have sustainability measures in place with full transparency in all areas of our business. And that's something that I wasn't even familiar with the B Corporation before I said yes to Arbonne. And when I became and said yes to Arbonne, I actually was talking to a client at the studio, and she actually specifically said to me, like, because Arbonne is a B Corp, I will support you. And I didn't even know to the extent of the B Corporation. And I felt that that was just such an enlightening moment for me. And I was like, oh, like this is incredible. And it just goes to show how important this B Corp is. And you're now going to start to see it more and more and more because people are starting to be a lot more educated in that area. So now I'm going to dive into the business sides of things. My favorite product that we could possibly offer. And if you're not familiar with network marketing and traditional corporate purchasing, they're actually very simple. And I feel like us as humans, I'm guilty of it too. We tend to complicate things often. So I'm just going to quickly go over the brief description of the difference between traditional corporate purchasing and network marketing. So with traditional corporate purchasing, say, for example, you're influenced to buy something, or you see someone who's posted about a lipstick or a bronzer that they may have got from Sephora or Shoppers. You then need to go to the store, you need to purchase it. But before it gets there, it goes through various steps, to shipping, to corporations, to people putting it on the shelves, to paying for marketing, and so many things that cost a fortune. Whereas with network marketing, it strictly goes from the consumer, from Arbonne's head office, part of me, directly to the consumer's front door, which all we're doing is taking out with a middleman with this system. And then that allows us in return as consultants to be able to earn a commission off that. What I absolutely love about this concept is super near and dear to my heart is the fact that we then as consultants don't just treat you like a number. We truly care about you, and we want you to be satisfied and making sure that all these products that you've invested your money into are working for you. And if it's not, that's where we're able to guide you in the right direction, guide you to be able to teach you on the products and help you help guide you in how to use them properly. And I think that that's one thing that I have absolutely loved when I became an Arbonne independent consultant is that extra connection and community that I didn't know I was missing with being in constant communication with them and serving them. And then in return, hearing their testimonies was just such a powerful thing. And I am just beyond excited to share all of these different products with you. So now I'm going to kind of go into what it looks like to get started with Arbonne. So if you've never heard of Arbonne, it's actually a really easy company to get started with. And it's something that allows you to get started with a really low, like small investment. So Selena, do you want to kind of take over what that looks like this month and the specials and stuff that we have on?
Absolutely. Okay, so usually it's $99 to start your business, you guys, which it personally, even at that price, I feel like is a steal to start your business and have all the resources and a team and all your mentorship. I just feel like that's a steal all in itself. But right now, it's actually $59 to start your business if you are not with Arbonne yet. So if you're not a preferred client, but if you are a preferred client, it's $39. You guys, that's $40 to start a business. Like that to me is just wild.
Mhm.
And with that, you get your whole entire website, you get a whole team, and you get a mentorship above you that's going to walk you through exactly how to start your own business and how to build your own brand and how to really find yourself from within, how you're going to share this company with others, how you're going to share these products with others. And so you get to choose how you want to run your own business, which is such a beautiful part of this, right? There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. So there's a walker, there's a jogger, and there's a sprinter. So you get to choose how you want to run your business. And so a walker is someone that maybe wants to make it a hobby, and they are looking maybe to probably just cover the cost of their products because they're loving them so much. And so there's a lot of clients out there that just want to become a walker in the business, and that's great. And then there's a jogger. And so a jogger is someone that probably is going to spend about an hour a day on their business, has that to offer. So even if you chunk out your time, like 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening, or maybe a lunchtime hour. So that's someone that wants to do that and possibly wants to take over a part-time job income. So you have to go to earnings.arbonne.com because that's to see kind of what's typical. But and then there's a sprinter, and the sprinter is someone that's like, okay, I am gung ho. Okay, so when I started the business, like just to be honest, I was like, I'm probably gonna do like a walker, maybe a jogger when I first started. And then I literally went to a sprinter because I was like, I actually love this business so much. And like I knew that I had these goals in mind for the business, and I knew I needed to get a certain amount of income. But I think that I also had these fears that I didn't want it to totally take over my life. But if you can actually like chalk out your time, and your mentor will help you with that. Like whoever is above you and wants to help mentor you in this business, and you choose to sign up with, they are going to help you with that and help you kind of chunk out your time, how this is going to work for you, and how to build this sustainably into your own life. And so a sprinter is someone that's like, okay, I really, I'm ready to earn some trips, start to travel, like get the bonuses and all of those things. Those are the three different kind of I guess paces you would call them, hey, paces of the business. So there's three different ways that we earn commission, or sorry, that we earn money with Arbonne. And number one is commissions. And so you make 35% off of client purchases, and then you make 15% off of PCs. And so a PC is a preferred client. And so maybe some of you are already a preferred client and you know what that is. But it's kind of like a membership, right? They get 20% off their products, free gifts. You unlock free gifts and free shipping as well. And so for every time that they order, which is usually monthly, especially if they're on the health products because they're so flipping good, you're going to get 15% of commission off of them every single time. And then the second way is overrides. And so your overrides, if you choose to grow a team, which I would say a lot of us are, just because of the benefits of that and how beautiful it is to have that such a intentional community, you receive additional percentage for those team sales. So you pour into your team and you get fruit back. And so the third is bonuses. And so at every level of the business, you're going to get the opportunity to hit different performance targets. And so that means that you're going to have opportunities for bonuses. And you get paid, you guys, every single Tuesday. So it's weekly. which is I found to be such a gift because I'd never had that before.
Yeah.
And then you also get bonuses and overrides. So 5 times a month you guys get paid.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's amazing. And you touch base on it with the different speeds, which I love. And I think that's such a good representation. What you put into this business is what you get put out. So based on your goals, we're able to support you with what we suggest that you do to actually be able to achieve the goal that you want. So now I'm going to go into the earnings potential. So as Selena mentioned, anything you hear today, you can find at earnings.arbonne.com. So the first level of management is district manager, and district manager earns an average of $300 to $1,500 a month. The second level of management is area manager, and that's where your business actually becomes willable, where you're able to pass your business down 7 generations deep, and you earn an average of $15,000 to $5,000 a month. So $1,500, pardon me, to $5,000 a month. The next one is regional vice president, and regional vice president, you earn an average of $6,000 to $13,000 a month. And then you also earn a VP Success Award towards a white Mercedes-Benz of your choice. And then there's National Vice President, which is an average of $22,000 plus a month. You earn a bigger VP Success Award towards a white Mercedes-Benz of your choice. And then you also get a trip to Maui every year in January for you and your family. So I know Selena and I went over a ton of information today, but the business is very near and dear to our heart. And we're very grateful to be able to share all this incredible opportunity and just really get down to the nitty-gritty of the facts of the business. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to unmute or you can drop them in the chat. If you're strictly here for information sides of things, that's fantastic as well. Like I said, someone obviously thought that you would rock at this business, so I'm so happy to have you here. Perfect. If no one has questions, I totally get it. We go into a lot of description so that we try to not have questions at the end. But I love to kind of ask myself this, and at the end of the questions, and I've been really working with my team this week, and I actually said this to one of my consultants earlier today when she was a little bit hesitant on posting her why. I was like, yes, I totally get it. These are scary things and uncomfortable things that we do. But what would your life look like with an extra $1,000 a month? What would your life look like with an extra $500 a month? Because you doing that why post, you doing that uncomfortable post, that's where that kind of action and those steps are going to get you into that abundance of that excess of $500 to $1,000 a month when you step out. And then, of course, coming into that first level of management. So I will leave you with that. I thank you all so much for coming on this call. Feel free to reach out to your consultant directly if you have any further questions, or feel free to reach out to me directly and I'd be happy to answer. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a great evening. Bye for now. Bye, Janelle. Bye, Charlene. See you, ladies.